Hey YouTube, it's Taki with TaqiTech. It's been a long time since I recorded. I've been sick. Feeling a lot better now, and I'm hoping to get going on this project again and kind of pick up where it's left off. And it actually left off on probably one of the most difficult parts of the project, and that's when we kind of think about how do we get past, how do we figure out what we're going to do with these three different aspects of the project. We have break times, we have task times, and then basically we have meeting times, which is sort of a hybrid of a task time. But it the difference with that meeting time is it's saying, well, we're definitely going to start at 11 a.m. and then it's going to last for a specified period of time. We'll talk more about the meeting times in the upcoming lectures. This one, I just wanted to talk about what we would do next. Where we left off, we finished Model 3. It was pretty simple. We just, took a look at the break times, loaded the break times, and then got them to print out. And everything looked good. So here we are now, where we're going to start looking at the task times. And basically, the way I have the tasks here, and I'm ignoring this 11 a.m. I'm just pretending that's not there for right now. The way these would work is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tasks. So you would have them in an array variable. We're dealing with percentages here. So basically, we would take 480 minutes for the 8-hour day that we're kind of calculating here, and we would multiply by 0.4 for 40%, or 0.39 for 30%, or 0.10 for 1%, or 0.01 maybe for 1%. I get kind of lost with the math sometimes here. I think that would be 0.01. Basically, these are the six items in the array that we would need. These are the amounts after I modeled them. And it's very important to model before you code. Otherwise, you'll end up writing a whole lot of code, breaking a whole lot of code, not getting into work, and you'll get frustrated. And your code won't be as good as it would have been if you would have modeled. So I know what my tasks will look like. I know what the array will look like. I know what the values in the array need to be. Where we would go next then is we would compare the amount of minutes in the break period to the amount of minutes for the task period. And that would help us determine where we're going to break at. And I even have modeled out what this schedule will look like. Now with the 11 a.m. start time for the meeting time, like I said, we're going to forget about that. But basically, we're starting at 6 a.m. We're ending at 2:42 p.m. We have 2 breaks. One, a 30-minute break that starts at 10 o'clock. Another 12-minute break that starts at 1 p.m. And then we have 6 task periods within here. And this is exactly how the tasks would break down, how it would look. And we have basically 8 rows. And that kind of helps me model too. The model also helps me say, okay, look at my dashboard here. How many rows do I have? I don't see the count here. Okay, well let's count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 rows. So we're okay with the dashboard, but I think I did modify this, and I added an extra row once I saw that in this model. Here I modeled when we compare the break period to the task period, or the time period to the task period, and what's left, and kind of knew how that was going to work before I modeled down this. So the one thing I could say before we start getting into code here is that it's very important to model. Well, thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you like the content on this channel, make sure you subscribe. And until next time, take it easy.